Hello guys, and welcome to the Golden Bungalow. So guys, we are now in week 13. Sorry, just trying to remember what kind of week we were in. So in the previous week, you would have seen we're obviously taking him out and about, but we're also doing work with him over the front of our house. This week, we're going into a bit of another deep end. We are going to push him by taking him out to somewhere that is a lot more lively for distraction purposes. So by our supermarket at Sainsbury's, there is a big field there where people go out and about at lunchtime. It is just about to hit 12 o'clock. So the idea is we're going to go over there, we're going to walk him round, because I always walk him first, so it burns off a bit more of his energy because he's a lot more obedient when he's a little bit more tired. So we are going to walk him around it first. Once I've done that, that's where we will start doing the training and the free roaming out and about. So yeah, let's see how he gets on for his first time. So here we are guys, we are out and about. We've just walked here. I'm on my own doing the filming at the minute while Jem's doing some shopping. So I'm having to film everything. Oh, well done, bub. See, that was one thing. He's going to toilet outside of the garden. He wasn't always doing, but it seems like he's actually picked on a little bit. Ain't you, Bubby? Okay, right, sit there. Sit. Right, let's try a bit of training. So he has taken to lying down, which isn't a problem, but you get him to wait and he'll lie down rather than sit. So that's why you have to get him to stand up a bit. So, Takoda, up, sit. Good boy. Down? No. Okay. This is what I mean. He'll do things without you telling him to do them. So, right there, wait. Or he'll guess, because he's hoping that he's going to get it over with because he wants his treat. Ah, no. Exactly like that. Sit. Down. Wait. Let's try this again. Ah, leave. Takoda, up. Right, he's chewing on something. This isn't good. Drop. Up. Sit. Okay. Down. Good. Middle. Let's see. No, that was come, mate. That was wrong. Oh. Okay. Reset. Takoda. Down. Good. That's a good distance. Takoda. Middle. Right, he's coming down the right. Coming down the right. Middle. Brilliant. Well done, bub. Well done. Okay, he's a little bit distracted. Reset. Let's try again. So up. Up. Sit. Good boy. Down. Oh, very good. Right, come. Come. Fantastic. Well done, bub. So like I said to you guys last time about not treating him every single time, as we're out here and there's a lot, I'd say a lot of distractions, not everyone's probably still at work, about to go on lunch, but it's a much bigger place. There's lots of birds singing, there's lots of leaves, lots of everything. I'm sort of having a look round, noises, more dogs. He's got his ears on that noise, which is another distraction, which is perfect. So I am treating him every single time. That will less and less the more we do things like this. Right, with the sound in the background, let's try it. Takoda, up, good. Down, good. Up, good. Here, here. Ah, no, no, that was middle. No, that was wrong. Let's try again. Reset. Takoda, up, sit. Down, good. Up, good. Now here, here, sit. Whoop. Good, well done. Now down. Good boy. Oh, gently. And now he's done that, he can enjoy his free roaming. I didn't say get up though, bub. Down. Ah, leave. Down. Right, so he can enjoy his free roaming. So, Takoda, break. There we go, go do what you want. And now we'll do this for a little bit. Run around, do what he wants. And then we'll crack on, do another little bit of training. Obviously I'll stop him from eating anything he shouldn't do, like that. Drop, leave, good boy. See, still training. So now Gem's actually here, as you can see, because I'm all the way over here. She's back up doing a bit of shopping. we're using Jem actually as a bit of a distraction. She's not calling his name, but she's kind of distracting him, and I'm trying to pull him back by saying, here his normal command and stuff. As you can see at the moment, he's fully engaged with me. But if Jem starts making like a noise, come break. Takoda, here, here. Good. So he ran through his long line, this 15 meters. He got a slight tug, gently. And from doing that, here, here, Takoda, down. Good. So he got his distraction, which is he's kind of done again, but he wasn't allowed to go off his own accord. He's got to follow his rules. Obviously, when I say the BREAK, he can go off and do things. So I'm kind of ignoring him. This is one thing, actually, we found with him that is absolutely perfect. I can end up having a conversation with you. I can have a conversation with someone here. And I did the other day. There was a lady I was talking to when I was doing some training around the corner from our house. I was talking to her for about 15 minutes about all this process we're doing, like the perfect puppy course and how I've trained him this way. And he stayed like that. I'm not making eye contact, but I can see exactly what he's doing. And he's just literally staying there. And I literally treat him every now and again, like I'm doing at the moment, good boy. And his tail's not wagging, which means he's not excited or anything like that. He's not getting ready to jump up and go. He's just literally chilling out and just taking everything in, which is absolutely fantastic. Break. And now we'll just run over to Jem and you. And he'll get a little bit of attention, but Jem's not really giving him too much attention. She's rubbing him on the head, but he's not getting overly excited. So there is one thing, no. What have you got? There it is, bit of bark. He's gone through the idea. Now he'll try and eat it and swallow it before I get to him. But luckily I've got hold of him on this. So yeah, so far so good. For the first time we've brought him out here, or a much more distracting area, he's doing really, really well. So we've done his training over on the field, we've done his walk around it, and we thought while we're on our way back to the car, which is in Sainsbury's, we'll come in here for a Starbucks, which will add more to his socialisation, because this is one of the first times that, I was going to say first times, it's probably not, but we've actually had him here on his lead, and just while we're trying to have coffee, and he's doing exactly that at the moment, which is pretty much just sitting here, not doing a lot. I'm treating him every now and again. Lots of people going past. We had a couple of people came up and stroked him, and they asked, which is absolutely fantastic, and he did exactly what we want by literally just stroking him gently. He got up, he got a bit excited, but he pretty much stayed like this, and then afterwards he just went back to exactly that. So we're enjoying our coffee. We're not worried about him running around left, right and centre. I can still see him, but we can just enjoy ourselves. And we know if we keep doing this, this is exactly what he's going to be when we go to pubs, restaurants and all that sort of stuff. Well, maybe not restaurants, but pubs and stuff. And yeah, Medivh was nothing like this. Medivh was tail wagging constantly, and he still is, constantly thinking he's going to get attention or something's going on that he's not quite happy with. But this is just absolutely fantastic, and this is one of the things I was saying to Jem when we got him. I don't want the same scenario as we have with Medivh, where he's constantly on edge. He's not, he's pretty relaxed, which is fantastic. Oh, and we got him one of them too. Oh no, what have I done? I wish we had just recorded what happened. I was literally giving him this. He was sat on his bum with his paws in the air, and he leant too far back, and I didn't notice he went backwards. Hey, gently. I was wondering why his actual paws were, well, this paw was so high in the air. But, oh, there you go. Go on, get that tongue in there.
So we thought that went really well, actually.
It did. It absolutely did, yeah.
We took him over for well, Nick took him for a couple of laps of the park, and I popped over to the shop and got some shopping, and then came back whilst Nick was doing some training with him for that little bit extra distractions as I'm walking over to see if he kind of breaks that training cycle. But he was doing really well. He's looking up to us. he's looking up to us for any guidance and those next steps. So he's doing really well. We then decided to go for a coffee, as we do. Popped into Starbucks. He did really well with that. What Nick decided to do this time was queue up with me as I was grabbing the coffees, which gave him that extra distraction because it's within Sainsbury's, excuse me, so there's trolleys going past, there's the sounds of the tills constantly going, but also standing within a queue, you've got the people in front, people behind. We were just expecting him to get excited and want to pull to them, but he actually lay down and just sat there really. He was quite calm.
Yeah. The thing is like, I think I said in the previous video, I walked Takoda, I bumped into a lady when we were out on a walk. He said hello and he laid down. And he laid down the entire 15 or so minutes that we were talking. So I wanted to add more and more socialization to it, just to get him to basically think, oh, you're okay, I'm okay, I'll just chill out down here. If it was Medivh, on the other hand, he would be completely, what's the right word?
Well, his head would be on a swivel, wouldn't it? It
would be. He would be so unrelaxed, it would be unreal. Like his tail would be going, but it would be like, bless him, he's a very nervous dog, Medivh is. And I would say it would be partly down to the fact that he's been attacked now. He's nearly 4, he's double digits on being attacked now, bless him. But it's not the dogs, because he'll still run over to see another dog and everything like that. We can't figure out why he's so nervous. Like you come at with him, like we've just literally cleaned the wooden floor. We've gone near him, he's been very like skittish, and then he jumped straight off his bed, ran over into the corner sort of thing. And I'm like, where did we get that from? So we wanted Takoda not to experience that, because Medivh would be very on edge, up, wanting to see everyone. That might be partly down to when he was growing up. Exactly the same age as Takoda. When he was on a long line on the harness, I introduced him to a group of dog walkers in the same park that we were in. And that was actually where one of the attacks for Medivh was, wasn't it? It was a French Bulldog that got him. And I know I didn't want that with him, because every time he sees a dog, even now, even though he's been attacked so many times, he's still like, oh, let's play, I want to be friends. And they're barking at him and I have to pull him away. So Takoda, I don't want that. I want him to be able to be like, oh, there's a dog over there. Yeah. You know, but I don't want him to be like, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near any other dogs. It's basically going to be like, well, I'll go play with them, but not until I'm allowed, or I'm not fussed at the moment and things like that. So, but like Jem said, everything that we did today, I was quite blown away by, because that's pretty much one of the first times we've done it outside. Jem did distract him within the training to see how he'd react, and he ran over, and I just gave him a little tug on the long line. He came running straight back, and he did everything else. So I think today was very successful. Yeah. So guys, the real talk of week 13. Now, I'm not superstitious, but 13. Yeah, this week, I must admit, for me personally, has not gone well. Puppy blues is kicked in again, but more not on the idea of getting really emotional or anything like that, but just frustration. Because this week, I don't know, he can't be in his teenage years because he's just too young, but he has been acting like a teenager. He has been ignoring you left, right and centre, and it is taken towards the point of raising your voice for him to finally think, okay, I'll do what you want me to do. Like, for example, you'd say, sit, you do that 4 or 5 times, and then you're frustrated, and then you're just like, sit, and then he's done it. It's been one of them. And Jem's been away for a couple of days, so I had them both to myself. And yeah, for some weird reason, I don't know if it's because they know that Jem's out of the house. They were playing up. Well, sorry, Medivh wasn't playing up as much. He hasn't helped on some things, but Takoda has been a little pup. He really has, and it has got me very frustrated. Which, when Jem came back, she noticed it. She noticed something else that I hadn't noticed, and she said, let's try this, which was putting him back in his crate. He'd only been out half an hour. So in my mind, I was like, he's got enough energy, he's okay. He hadn't. I keep forgetting that he's only 14 weeks, he's going to be sleeping 18 to 20 hours a day, and he was still tired, and he'd been in there 2.5 hours, I think. I don't know if he just not slept in there, but he was just being an absolute pup. He really was, and it got me very frustrated. So Jem just said, look, come on, put him in the crate, we're going for a drive. And it was just things like that. And guys, I can't say this enough. Do things like that, because like I said, I got very frustrated. I didn't listen to myself because I was frustrated. So you need to, when these things start happening, just get them to do that one thing, even if it's just a sit, so it's on a positive. Put them in the crate, go have a shower, go have a bit of coffee, go watch a movie, or put a movie on in the same room if that's where his crate is. Go read your book, go for a drive, go for a walk, do something, and just, even if it's for 10 minutes, just so you can fully reset yourself, come back in and start again. And it is frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's like, I spoke to a few friends of mine, it's like, mate, it's like having kids. Like, these are our children. We don't know what it's like to have human children, but everyone I've spoken to has got children. They're like, sometimes the dogs are worse than actually raising a child. And like I say, that my biggest downfall, and I own this as well, I compare Takoda to Medivh. I keep thinking that Takoda is Medivh, and Medivh was very, I wouldn't say he was very easy, he was easier than Takoda is. Takoda is a lot harder, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. He's got different personalities.
Different personality. But I also think the bit that we're now finding a bit difficult as well, we kind of had it because of Dobby, but as there's two of them. So they want to, Takoda will come in and you'll jump on Medivh and you'll start trying to bite his ear, and we're having to split that up. Medivh is very good because he'll say place, he'll go and lay on his bed like he's doing at the moment, he's falling asleep. But Takoda just seems like he wants to play all the time. And like I've said before, we do not allow it in the house. We have, now he's reached 14 weeks, given him a little bit more freedom. So at the moment, this room that we're in at the moment is a sitting room, dining room. We have allowed him into our kitchen. We shut all the doors because basically as soon as you walk into our house, every room revolves off of the kitchen. So we've shut every other door. So when we do cook, sometimes rather than put him in the crate, we will let him be in with us. And he does. So I'm rolling week 13 as the 13 sort of thing. 14, I'm hoping is going to be a lot better. But like I said, guys, we're not hiding anything from you. I have no doubt, and I've spoke to a lot of other dog owners as well, a lot of them can relate. So it's not all roses, it really isn't. It's not all smooth sailing. You will have times where it will be really bad, but the best way of looking at this is write that day off, start fresh the following day, or put them in the crate, write that bit off. As soon as you open that crate door, new part of it, like that new hour and everything like that, and just try and chill out. Even if they've got a bit, even if they just come out and you're having that frustration, put them back in. Go and have a coffee, like I said. Go for a walk. Go read a book. Go speak to a friend on the phone. Speak to your family or something like that. Just give yourself the time, because it is not easy raising beautiful little puppies. It's not. So like I say, we suffer, we struggle, but we know, like I said before, we've got Medivh, who I know he's different, but he is going to turn out like that because we're putting the hard work in. Even when it is frustrating, we're putting the hard work in. And as much as I do moan about some things and get frustrated, from what he is now compared to what he was before, he is an absolute angel. As much as I'm saying that, because he does know all his commands. He does do what we pretty much tell him to do. It is a lot more easier now than it was in week 7, 8 and 9. The frustrating part is that he knows what to do, but he's just choosing not to do it. You've experienced a little bit of that, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, the frustration is hard to contain sometimes when he's not listening, but yeah, I mean, he's definitely picking up a lot. And he is a joy in the mornings to see him and everything.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot more positives that outweigh the negatives, but you just got to keep going.
It will get better. That's the thing you always want to say to yourself. It will get better, and it will, because soon he's not going to be a puppy. Soon he's going to be a teenager. And as soon as he gets out of that teenage phase, which is about a year to 18 months, he will be an absolute dream if you put the hard work in.
So you've seen the highs and the lows of this week. You've also seen the training and the progression of Takoda as well, which is in fact going really, really well. Thank you for watching us here at the Golden Bungalow. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to keep up with future content. And if you've got any tips, tricks, or any advice that you'd like to share with us, please hit us in the comments below. But from everyone here at the Golden Bungalow, take care.
Bye! Boop.